It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. Now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Hey, what's up? So it's showtime. Yes, it is. I hope you had a great weekend. What's happening, everybody? Yes, it is showtime. The Geno Jones Show, Monday through Friday. Now, my normal days and start times, unless I tell you otherwise. So we got, this Friday, no live show. But I'll tell you about that like Wednesday or Thursday. But normally, Monday through Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. It's about 7:30 here on the East Coast, 6:30 Central Time. Shout out to Chicago. Stand up. I see you, Chi-Town. Out on the West Coast, live in Los Angeles and Las Vegas, 4:30 in the afternoon. Everybody in the Bay Area, San Francisco, Oakland, stand up, San Jose, Seattle, Portland, Oregon. Everybody on that West Coast, stand up. I see y'all all out there. So the show is interactive. See where it says, as a matter of fact, you can have a conversation, join the conversation in that chat room, and just click that button. As a matter of fact, we already got somebody in the chat room. Yes, hello, hello, hello. The Geno Jones Show brought to you by Mayor Shardell Murray of the town of Hollywood, South Carolina. Hollywood swinging. There was a song way back in the 70s. I'm dating myself. Kool and the Gang, Hollywood swinging. The town of Hollywood, South Carolina, and Murray's Mortuary. 3 locations here in our Charleston, South Carolina metro area. Hollywood, South Carolina. Got Johns Island, South Carolina, and North Charleston. So big shout out to Mayor Murray. You will be seeing Mayor Murray. We already have one of the council people. Mayor Murray always has something going on in the town of Hollywood, South Carolina. So thank you for being a sponsor. She was my first sponsor for 2026. Here we are in March. We are in mid-March. So if you would like to be a sponsor or advertise, just shoot me email, GenoJonesShow@gmail.com. You can also support the show financially via Zelle. Use Geno, that same email address, GenoJonesShow, all one word, GenoJonesShow@gmail.com. Or you can cash app $, the word Dad G Jones. $ Dad G Jones. All right, so I have some more cast members. So this is like the 4th week in a row. There's going to be a show that's going to be streaming live on multiple platforms. I'm speaking that into existence. Now, I can't confirm that, but I believe in the power of positive thought and spoken word. As my grandmother say, Jeannie, name it and claim it, speak it into existence. So I've had a chance to have everybody on, from the writer and director, Vanessa, to many of the lead characters. So I got some more characters, and we got some of the folks behind the scenes, like the glam, call them the glam squad, that's got everybody with the hair and the makeup looking all, when they get on camera, so they had that right look, so when that light hit them, just bam, just that that melanation that's going on. So I'm excited to have them on the show. All right, listen, short monologue. Speaking of shows, the Academy Awards, which I really don't F with like that. So first of all, I'm gonna start off on the positive. Big shout out to Michael B. Jordan. He won for the best actor. Because actually, he played 2 characters in the damn movie. 2, not 1. He played twins in the movie. And it was just phenomenal. So I guess even they realized, even the folks that vote for the Academy, and they ain't got no love for black folks. Yes, there is racism in Hollywood. There's levels to this racism. There's levels to this anti-blackness. There's the MAGA cult, racism and bigotry and misogyny and sexism and patriarchy, which is like psycho, Satan, evil, violent, murderous, just, crazy. And then you've got some racism light, which, but you got some MAGAs in Hollywood. You may have more than you think. But anyway, I digress. Michael B. Jordan, all the way back to Fruitvale Station, his movie about a kid, a true story about a black kid that was murdered by a Bay Area police officer on the rapid transit system. And the station that he was killed at was Fruitvale, and they called Fruitville Station. And shout out to Ryan Coogler, who got Best Original Screenplay, who they snubbed. They jobbed him for Best Director, because really he should have won for Best Director. Sinners should have won for Best Movie, like not even close. So I'm not even going to mention the movie that won for the best movie, even though I saw it. But I digress. So shout out to Delroy Lindo, who was up for Best Supporting Actor, should have won that. The sister, Wumi Musaku, who was Smoke's girlfriend, the brown-skinned sister. She's pregnant with a child, about to have her baby. She was phenomenal. Should have won for Best Supporting Actress. Even Tiana Taylor, they had Tiana Taylor just being freaky, wild, crazy sex with that racist ass character that was played by Sean Penn in that movie that won the Academy Award, and they snubbed her. So here's the bottom line. Congratulations to Michael B. Jordan. Congratulations to Ryan Coogler. I'm so proud of you all, but listen, Sinners won when it was released. Even if it didn't get any award, but it's gotten a ton of awards. The main message I want to leave everybody with is I get ready to bring the cast and crew from When My Life Changed, is that we don't need validation from external sources. We don't need people outside of our community, outside of our home. We don't need people to validate who we are. We validate the work that we create by being the best version of ourselves, putting all of our heart, soul, spirit, gifts, and talent and commitment into that work. And the work will speak for itself. Don't expect validation from people who didn't even want to F with you to begin with. Why? Folks you know that don't like you, that think you are inferior, they're never going to give you the props that you should get. And if one or two people sneak through, sometimes that, your performance was so great, sometimes they have to give it to you, but they don't. The fact that Denzel Washington didn't get Best Actor for his portrayal of Malcolm X, but you gave it to his character, Alonzo, a crooked, dirty-ass, murderous cop for Training Day, and I am like the biggest Denzel Washington fan. And, Halle Berry had to just be buck-ass naked, wild, crazy sex with that little scruffy, dirty, look like he don't bathe, Billy Bob Thornton. He looked like a Grand Wizard of the Klan. She had to go through that. And there's no shade on Halle, but it's Hollywood. So Maya Angelou said, when people show you who they are, believe them the first time. And don't expect anything else. We create our own. That's why I created the Geno Jones Show 5.5 years. That's why I created my own media company. Speaking of creating her own, shout out to the writer and director Vanessa Stanley. So she has created this incredible show called When My Life Changed. And the red carpet screening is going to be this Saturday, March 21st. This Saturday, March 21st, here in Charleston. Actually, in the city of Charleston. So I've had all these great cast members. And then, of course, one of the cast members is my regular guest co-host on Fridays or Thursdays toward the weekend, Miss Christy K. Love Baxter. So without any further delay, ladies and gentlemen, here we look at the melanation on this set here. Boy, that melanin has kicked in. And the beautiful thing about, there's so many things I love about being black. And one of the beautiful things about us, because our melanin comes in like all kind of different shades. That's the beauty of it. We come in all kind of different, and all the shades is still especially when that sunlight hit it, it's just like, chef's kiss. So let me kick this off. So we have Shaquilla Coffey Scott. She plays Tanya, the mother of Jonathan. We're gonna find out who Jonathan is and what's Tanya's energy. We're gonna also meet Victoria English. She plays Erica, the realtor. So we know she balling. She a realtor. She big balling. And we gonna see if she what's that HGTV show? What the my first million or something? You know, is she like the realtor to the millionaires? We gonna find out. And then this episode is really cool because you've seen all these beautiful and handsome faces, but you haven't got a chance to meet the people that make sure that those beautiful and handsome faces are as beautiful and handsome as they could be. And I made up the name. I call y'all like the Glam Squad. So we got Takia Jenkins. She's one of the makeup artists, along with Swatasha. Swatasha, did I pronounce your name right, sweetie?
It's Swatasia.
Swatasia. No, correct. Please, that's why I asked. I didn't get a chance to ask you early. Swatasia Grimbo Coxum. She's one of the makeup artists. And Alexis. Now, I love this. So Alexis, Christy, she gave me the rundown for everybody. Alexis Super Bad, SUPAHBADD. Alexis Super, not super, Super Bad Williams, hairstylist. I'm going to ask, is that on your birth certificate? Did your mama make you super bad? And of course, the one, the only, she needs no introduction because y'all see her on a regular. Guest co-host number one in your program, number one on your heart, number one on your screen. My radio sister with my morning job, Star 99.7, Miss Christy K. Love Baxter, playing Aunt Janet in the show When My Life Changed. Welcome, ladies. How are we all doing?
Doing well.
All right, so let's start off with Mom up there. Let's start off with Tanya, Shaquila. So tell us a little bit about. Tell us about Tanya.
Honey, you ready?
And your son Jonathan.
Yeah, you ready? Are you ready for Tanya?
I was born ready. I was ready.
Right.
Wait, I was ready in utero.
Are.
I got one for you, Mom. I was ready in utero. I was ready in the womb.
Okay. Well, Tanya Williams, she's actually a special character to me because I have been playing Tanya for quite some time. This story goes back way back to the stage plays. I know the director, Vanessa Williams, when she did her first play, Big 50. So Tanya Williams is a mother, a strong single mother who was pushed out of her hometown due to a family that, they thought they had the money, power, respect, And so Tanya had to get on through. Nevertheless, things come back full circle. So her son ventured out into this world and he started intertwining with this said family. And when Mama find out, Mama come through the door busting them down, because they're playing with my baby. But she's a single parent. She raised her son to be a strong, independent. He's smart. He's sophisticated. And he does not know his background. He doesn't know his background. So you get to see his story and Tanya's story unfold to how she relocated from Charleston and what brings them back to Charleston. So I definitely love being Tanya. She's a strong woman. And I can relate to her on so many levels.
So you got history with Vanessa. So you were, now I know you said you go all the way back to a play I didn't know about that she did. So
yes.
Is it safe to assume that you were part of the cast because this show was a play before?
That's right. That's right.
And you played Tanya in the play?
I sure did. I am one of the OGs of the stage.
All right,
play.
OG. Come
yes,
on, OG.
Sir. All right, gang.
So how did you and Vanessa cross paths?
So, funny story. I used to be a customer service manager for a retail chain, Food Lion. And I hired Vanessa to be a cashier. And I don't know if it was my singing or if this was my personality, because I can be a little jokester. And she was like, I got this part and you would be amazing in it. This was back in the early 2000s. And I always knew I wanted to be an actor, but I never really did nothing with it until the Big 50 play. And honey, when I got on that stage, I was in my sanctuary. You hear me?
So
I was all up in there.
So Shaquila, who were you in this Big 50 play? And what was the Big 50 all about?
So the Big 50 was about this family who was having the parents were having a Big 50 anniversary, and all their kids was getting together. You know how it is when family, they separate, they move apart. You got one here, you got one there. And this was bringing the family back together. Amongst bringing the family back together, you got all these secrets and hidden gems that nobody know about, just that's unfolding. And I was the one that kind of unfolded a lot of the secrets. So, I was in the middle of everything. But it was a really fun play. It was definitely nervous, but when I was on that stage, I was home. I felt like home. It was definitely my background, my ballpark, definitely.
So your character, you were the messy one that was putting everybody else's business out in the street but yours, huh?
I wouldn't say messy, but I'm gonna be right there in the mix. I want to know. I was one of the oldest kids, so the oldest always know what's going on. You got to keep up with everything. So I was the oldest.
But you just had to put it out there, though.
Exactly. Like,
see,
daddy.
Now, because see, I'm the oldest and the only boy, but I'm not the messy one. My mother was watching. She would be like, no, he ain't the messy one, because no, I'm the peacekeeper and the protector.
Okay, I can go for that. Yeah. Okay, and the good thing is that's the character. That's not my character as Shaquilla. So, and that's the other great thing about acting. We get to pretend to be other people.
Isn't that cool? I can imagine. That has got to be really cool.
Absolutely.
So, now, where are you from originally?
Originally Jersey, but I've been in Charleston all my life. So Charleston, we gonna say Charleston too. We gonna say Charleston.
All right, Jersey. All right, Jersey. Girl, what part of Jersey?
Jersey City.
Okay, you went to high school there and everything?
Nope, everything down here. That's why I said this is my home. I went to elementary and middle school.
What high school did you go to?
Stall.
Shout out Stall. What's the mascot's name?
Don't get me to lie, a little peacock, peacock or something with the
Don't worry, they gonna get you. Don't worry, they'll get you. Talking about Messi. Some of your alumni, they gonna get you, girl. How you forget the mascot named girl? They gonna get you on social media. I'm not trying to set you up for the movie.
Right, don't do that. Don't do that, Geno.
Not at all. Not at all. I love your energy. All right, so Victoria English. Hey there.
Hello. How you doing, Geno?
I knew that lean. I know that lean, that body lean. It's a certain look in the eyes when they look. Ooh, I gotta cut this mic.
Make sure you can hear me.
No, it's all good. So, hey, Victoria, you play Erica, the realtor. So tell us about Erica.
Erica, the realtor. So she's definitely connections with the family, definitely with the Whitfield family. Erica is definitely someone who has a very observant eye. So she's kind of in the mix, but no one really knows it just yet. But she's definitely one who has hands in the pot. I'll just keep it at that. When it comes to meeting Jonathan, she definitely has her eye on Jonathan and wants to sell the house. And she definitely gets what she wants at the end of the day. And she's a little spicy too. Erica's a little spicy.
Well, it sounds like Jonathan got a lot going on there. So, all right, so Victoria, give us your origin story. Where are you from, and how did you get into acting, and how did you link up with Vanessa?
Yeah, so I'm Charleston, born and raised, been here all my life. And I've actually been acting in Charleston for about 3.5 years now. So long story short, I'm an athlete turned actor. So I found my love later in the industry and just wanted to be an actress, and that's what I wanted to do. And Vanessa, actually, she kind of found me in a way. So I feel like it was kind of fate a little bit. I think I auditioned, and then some personnel change, and she reached out to me again, and she just thought I would be perfect for the role. And I love working with her. So it's just been kind of a good fit ever since.
So tell us about this athletic career.
Oh, well, so I almost went to school to play ball, but I wanted to own the team.
What
so my
sport?
degree is actually
you almost buried the lead there. But now, what sport, first of all?
So I played basketball and volleyball.
Okay. Now you played in high school. What high school did you play at here?
I went to Fort Dorchester High School.
Fort Dorchester, okay. And then did you go on play D1 in college?
No. I went to Winthrop University in Rock Hill. So I actually met the coach, but when I got there, I decided that I wanted to own the team instead of play for the
I
team.
like that.
So my degree is
Yes.
actually in sport management.
So I'm sure you're familiar with what's Renee's name? She used to play in the WNBA. It's a sister, Renee, and I can't think of her name, but she went from playing. As a matter of fact, I think part of her career she played with was I guess the Atlanta Dream, but now she's one of the owners of the team.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I didn't know if
I
you
like
were
her
familiar with
style.
her or her story. So I love that. I absolutely love that. So okay.
Yes.
All right. So now let's get to the folks because y'all look all hair and makeup. Even though the beautiful thing about black women, most of y'all don't really need much makeup. That melanin, it just enough just to kind of little tweak some things, But the folks that work the magic, and everybody can't do. See, I was raised in a house of 4 women, mother, grandmother, 2 sisters. So, some things I've learned by I just being there and having my ears open. Everybody can't do black women's makeup. That's what I have learned, and that look. They like, I see Shaquille, she like, So, but obviously, we that Vanessa found the ladies that's got the magic touch there. So let me start off. Takia Jenkins, one of the makeup artists. Hey, Takia, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I am doing wonderful. So tell us first of all, how did you? Well, first I want to know what is it like working with the cast, and I'm sure you got a little tea you want to spill. You can go on. This is the place to
Um,
spill it. But what's it like working with the cast and the crew and Vanessa?
First off, working with Vanessa, I just gotta give her flowers. She's amazing. She's an amazing person. But working with the cast, it was nice. It was good. I get to meet others from different states and different part of South Carolina. It was really nice. They were really cool.
So give us your origin story. Have you, makeup artist, was this something you always wanted to do, or did you change careers and just like where you from? Give us, like I said, give us your origin story.
Okay, so I'm from Johns Island, South Carolina.
All right, John's Island,
And
stand up.
period. Pluck that tea. Um, at first I was doing lashes and then I went to cosmetology school. I went to Paul Mitchell, the School of Charleston. And then from there, it changed my whole perspective. I went from wanting to do facial, waxing, and then makeup just caught my eyes. And then when I graduated from school, Vanessa was my mom's property manager. And being a mom, she gonna put you on. My mama was hyping me up to Vanessa, and she was like, my daughter can do makeup, and she was like, you need to check her out. And then Vanessa hit me up, and straight out of school, I was on the set doing makeup.
So now, were you working with Vanessa when she did the play version of When My
No.
Life Changed? So you've been working with her how long now?
I just started
Oh, you
it.
just
I
started?
literally just yeah.
Cool. Oh, so you the newbie. She the rookie on the team.
Yeah, doing my thing, doing my
Do your
thing.
thing, girl. You better do that thing. Speaking of doing a thing, so Swatasha, did I get that right?
Swatasha.
Swatasia, I screwed it.
It's with a
See,
long
I didn't.
A.
Normally, I write that out, so I didn't get a chance to write it. So, but I got it. Swatasia Grimble Coke. So, hey, Swatasia, give us your
Hi.
origin story as a makeup artist, and how did you get linked up with this incredible show and cast and crew and Vanessa?
Okay. So back when I was 16, I was actually an aspiring model, an actress as well.
Okay.
And I started out with Millie Lewis, and they sponsored me to run for Miss South Carolina. So I was also in the Miss South Carolina pageant. So along with learning how to, or additive with being a model, along with acting, they taught us makeup application as well, because a lot of times at fashion shows, if you're attending, you may not have a makeup artist there to do your makeup. And of
Yeah.
course, naturally, you're not going to want to go out and do the catwalk without your makeup. So it was at that point with learning makeup application as a 16-year-old is when that became an additive of me actually enjoying doing makeup. I was doing makeup for at least, okay, I'm 49. So it's been a lot of years I've been doing makeup. But I actually launched my business back in 2020. I was playing around for quite some time and not taking it serious, but finally one day it hit me like, you know what? I know I'm an entrepreneur. Makeup is one of my passions, along with modeling and acting. So that's how I got started.
So
I
how
actually
did no finish no please finish your story.
okay. So I'm actually doing a dual thing. I'm part of the glam squad, but I also played a role in how my life changed. I was actually blocking Mrs. Whitfield from being able to catch her husband, Mr. Whitfield, for being a little fresh with his mistress, actually.
Oh, so
So
you
my
got a character. So you play a character in the show too, and do
yes,
makeup. Okay, cool.
yes,
Oh, you buried the
yes.
lead. I'm sorry you didn't. I ain't gonna yell at my producer. I didn't get that information, but I'm glad you. Yeah, I'm glad you rewrite my lead in for me. So okay. So
No problem.
what's your character's name in the show?
So basically, I didn't have a character name at the time, but my title pretty much was office specialist. So I pretty much worked for the Whitfields as one of the HR specialists. And basically, it was the scene where Mr. Whitfield was with his mistress after a meeting. And basically, he was doing some mischievous things. So I had to pretty much to prevent anything blowing out of proportion, I had to stall Mrs. Whitfield from catching her husband from being mischievous.
Oh, so it sounds like you got some hush money coming. Already got you got some blackmail. You got some videotape. Well, you got some Epstein Diddy videotapes, the secret tapes. That no, oh, I got it now. Oh, so you got the power move, and you just waiting just for the right moment. She want to get enough evidence so she can be like, y'all ain't see, you seen the Epstein files? Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Bam! Look at this. Press play. All right. All right. So what's home
Yeah.
for you?
So originally I was born in Brooklyn, New York. And like Shaquilla, Charleston is technically my home. Actually, Walmart Island. I'm gonna give a shout out to Walmart Island.
Okay.
Because that's where I pretty much grew up
Come on,
at once I lived in New York
Wamala
when I
Island.
was
Stand
younger.
up. Yes.
Yes, Walmart is in the house.
Come
Yeah.
on now.
So
Isn't Mosquito
yeah,
Beach
I grew
right
up
out there in that area?
I'm sorry.
Mosquito Beach is out in that area, right?
That's actually James Island.
James, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Um, so yes, I attended the Walmart Island and Johns Island schools.
Cool.
I am an Islander, anchor down.
Island girl. Eat out
Yes, I
everything
am
on
an
the
island
island
girl.
girl.
Yes. As far as Vanessa, I actually went to school with her older sister. We graduated together from high school. But how Vanessa and I connected, she was aware that I, launched my makeup business. She also has a boutique. Besides, writing plays and movies and acting, she's in the fashion world as well. So her vision is to do a one-stop where you can get your makeup done, get your hair done, purchase clothes, have fun. I am a fashion person as well, but she definitely, wanted me to link up with her to bring upon her dream as far as making sure everyone can come and get everything they needed done at one place. So for a couple of years, I did work with Vanessa with not only doing makeup inside of her boutique, but I also have modeled for her on many occasions, even when she launched a lot of her fashion products that she was, pretty much for sale. So yes, I'm one of her models as well, along with acting, and a part of the glam squad, as we are calling it.
So you got it all going on. Okay. She got it. Wearing all kind of hats. Speaking of
Yes.
a woman that wears multiple hats, let's go. So wait a minute. So is that a new sweatshirt? Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, those who watch the show on a regular basis, you see the woman in that lower right-hand corner. You know that smiling face, that $1,000,000 smile. You see his regular co-host right here on the Geno Jones Show. Also, Star 99.7. She is my radio sister and Miss Plus Size Charleston. She was in full regalia with the little long thing, like with a wedding, train. She had the train going and the crown and the melanation and the lipstick. Miss Christy K. Love back. So what's the rest of that shirt say?
Oh, it just says, "Let's go."
Well,
Let's go.
you know what so you know why I asked you that. You already know. I thought you had custom made, something. Because we have so when Christy was in the pageant, if you guys were at the pageant and if you looked at the video and if you hear somebody that sounds like a damn fool yelling, "Let's go, Taurus! Let's go, Taurus!" that was like my code, very loud ghetto code for her to really just step into that thing and do that damn thing. So I thought you went in, I thought you went in immortalized those words on a sweatshirt.
I can't take credit for it. I can't take credit for this shirt. I actually got it from the church house. I visited when Seacoast launched their new campus. They were giving out free shirts that day. So I crammed all this flufferization into this shirt because this really ain't my size. But I was like, I want that shirt. So I'm kind of bunched up in there. But I like what it says, "Let's go." I felt like it was
for me. It looked like it's fit. So I would have never known had you not shared that.
Oh yeah. Well, if it fit, if I breathe too hard, it's going. I don't know what's going to happen. Anything can happen.
Well, we need you to breathe. We need you to breathe for a whole lot of reasons, including this Saturday, March 21st, the big red carpet screening. So I know you've been telling us about your character, Aunt Janet. So is there something else about Aunt Janet's character that you haven't told us yet that maybe you can give us a little tea about Aunt Janet?
If there's anything else that I can really share about Aunt Janet, the cool part is I like what Shaquilla opened up with when she said that when you act, you get to become an alter ego.
Yeah.
But the cool part for me is with Aunt Janet, I'm a lot like her. Like I really am a woman of faith. Faith is what's kept me. Faith is what continues to propel me forward. So that is actually accurate. The only part I think there's first of all, we done talked about this, Geno, and I think I've had this conversation with most of the cast members. I wasn't trying to do this. I told Vanessa, "Look here, I'll be your kitchen manager. I will be, you want me to take tickets at the door? You want me to help you get people wardrobe together? Girl, you want me to type some scripts or something? You want me to do something like that?" And she was like, "No, you're Aunt Janet." So, I had to, she made me do it. Okay. She really kind of did. She didn't give me the option. And even when I tried to tell her no, she wasn't trying to hear that. "Hey, Vanessa, because I know you out there watching. I ain't stupid. Hey, girl." But it's a beautiful thing. It's definitely a beautiful thing. I can't really say that there's anything about Janet that you don't know because it's kind of what you see is what you get. She's very poised. She's very gracious, but she gonna get with you and she gonna do it in the name of the Lord.
So
that's what
speaking of the name of the Lord, does
the Lord.
Does she have? Is she married? Does she have a side piece?
She don't have a side piece, but Vanessa, hey girl, if you want to write one in,
wait a minute,
I'm okay.
Wait a minute, does Aunt Janet and the pastor, minister, do they have a special kind of relationship?
I don't think so, at least not yet. But again, Vanessa, if you want to add that on in the script, I'm down for that. I would love. I can do side auditions. I can do auditions. I can check it out for you if that's what you need. It's work. I'm doing the Lord's work.
Right. You're doing the Lord's work, right?
The Lord's
you got to get the hands. Give me that. There you go. You got to cup it. You cup it. Okay, you cup it. That's what.
You got to bring them together so it all land right about there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I see. I know Vanessa's tired of me giving all these different storylines. I got all kind of scandalous storylines because this thing can go a whole lot of different directions. So. All right, so I know
the way her mind works, it's okay.
Yes. So this Saturday, This Saturday
Yes.
is
Yes.
the big event. But I just thought about something in real time. I want to go down the list, Kate. I'm gonna go back. Go back to Shaquilla. Um, if you so Shaquilla, if you could go in and write one particular storyline that you eventually want Tanya to have, what would it be? And I'm gonna ask everybody that same question about their character. If you got
Oh.
to go in the writer's room and kick Vanessa, everybody out, y'all get your ass up out of here. Hold on, girl. Let me write. Let me write this here. Let me play Shonda Rhimes or Ava DuVernay. Let me write some real juicy stuff for Tanya.
You know, Geno, that's a tough one because when you act, you really try to become the character as much as possible, right? So what I feel my character want, she can't have. It's just impossible for her to have it. And I can't tell you without telling you the story, you know? But so you gotta tune in. You gotta tune in. You gotta pay attention to the series.
Ain't no such thing as can't now. Come on.
Well, what I can tell you is, I mean, all I can tell you is that she wants something that all of us want. Like every human being wants, right? She wants.
Well, short of eternal life, or maybe hitting the Powerball for like $1 billion.
No, and that's the thing. It's beyond money. I can just tell you this. It's love, right? It's love.
Okay.
But she got a love from her son. It's a different type of love that she inspires, that she wants, and she cannot get it. You know, she won't be able to get it. But now how and why she won't, you got to stay tuned to see that part. Vanessa girl,
So
hurry up with series the 2 and 3 and 4.
So dude ain't out there. Tanya's dream dude ain't out there. She couldn't even make him up on paper. Huh?
No, I ain't say that. I ain't say that.
She like, hold on, G. Hold on.
Yeah.
There's hope. Rest in power, Reverend Jackson. Keep hope alive now. Okay.
Definitely that.
All right, so Victoria, same question for you. So you could kick everybody out of the writer's room until Vanessa, you go on vacation for a couple weeks. Let me sit here at this typewriter, get on this computer here, get ready. I don't need no chat GPT. This is Victoria's creativity and mind there. One interesting storyline that you think would be fun for your character, Erica, what would that be? What would that storyline be?
Since Erica is a little spicy and I think she's observant, but she may like a little drama, I think she would probably have something to do with the Carter Association. I don't know what, I don't know how.
The Carters?
But
Wait. Don't bury the lead. The Carter Association?
yes, that's just gonna say the enemies of the Whitfield family. We don't.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why did I think of Beyonce and Jay-Z when you said the Carters. I'm like, you gonna bring them in? That might be cool. Bring them in.
But yeah, probably stirring up some drama with the two counterparts.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Or bring the real Carters in, and then maybe have a scene where Solange is kicking Jay-Z's ass because Solange maybe saw y'all were a little hugged up.
Over that, we can go 2 for 2.
that would really be dynamic there. What? Jay a dog, girl? Did you know he was messing with old girl Erica, the realtor in the soap opera? I know. My mind is just. We'll go there. Swatasia.
Yes.
Are you there? I got it right this time. Yeah. See, I want to make sure I didn't screw it. So the same question. Take off your makeup hat and makeup artist hat, and your actress, because you act and model, so this could go a whole lot of different ways. You could.
Yes. So if I was to do an additive to a twist of my character, I would, because my character basically was professional, but at the same time, it really was about making sure the drama stayed low key.
Okay.
But if I was to add a twist, yeah, I probably would bribe Mr. Whitfield because he has so much money. I probably would bribe him to make me or give me a promotion, actually,
Yeah,
at that
because you
platform.
you got the dirt on them. That's true. You got
I
the dirt.
do. I got the tea.
You got the tea. Or I
Yes.
now don't ask me why this popped up because, you know, I'm a, I'm a creative. One thing about Taurus is we are real creative, and when our mind starts going, Christy will tell you it goes crazy. Because when you said it, you know, she's like professional, you know, really kind of she's sophisticated, kind of buttoned up. I said, oh,
Hmm.
now well, you know what would be real cool, since she is like that, at least like that one side, then have another side where she moonlights at Magic City, where she got like high end, like all the, like the NBA stars, you know, maybe Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum and some of them cats, it maybe even LeBron
Right.
sneaking into the Magic. You know, you got that kind of clientele, where they
Yes.
raining tens and hundreds of thousands. I look at Kay. Kay, come on, Kay. You know you come on. You know your man. Come on, we family. Come on, come on, my Taurus sister. You already know how your brother is.
And Gino, you said
Yeah,
you didn't like Messi. I don't know, Gino. I don't
he
know.
Wait,
do.
hold on. No, no, no. See, no. So let's be accurate. You know, words are important. So Shaquila, what I said is that I am not messy. I didn't say I don't like to witness it. I said I am not.
Yeah, you did say
So
that.
it won't come out of my mouth, but if it just happened to be in front of me, hey, I got eyes.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Look at Victoria like, boy. All right, so Saturday is the big event. I know everybody's super excited about it. Um, what if there's one thing that you guys have learned about yourselves as actresses and just as other, you know, talent, makeup, and everything. Uh, what is it that you've learned about yourself, maybe that you didn't know, working on the show? And anybody can take that; it doesn't matter, including, you know, Takia. You can jump in too. Like I said, whoever wants to jump in. I got them thinking, Kay. They're like,
You sure do.
because now this has been a journey, and for some, like Shaquila, it's been a long journey for you because you like you say, you like OG, and some are new. Like Takia, you say you're relatively new, but I'm sure there's you probably all are in a, now if I'm wrong, correct me, that you probably in a different place now than you were, because some of you guys said you didn't really, this wasn't something that you wanted. So that's why I was wondering, you know, what has this journey been like for everybody? And, you know, did you learn something new about yourself, or is it, uh,
I mean, I would definitely say the biggest thing with this and seeing Vanessa growth and myself as well through this process is consistency. It's being consistent with what your craft is, you're passionate about, because this stage play was something that was years ago. I'm sure Vanessa didn't know, okay, I'm about to turn it into a series, you know, but she stayed consistent and true to what she wanted to do. So now her work is coming to fruition, you know. So for me, it's the same thing. I've been, while I didn't necessarily know acting stage was going to be it, I thought it was going to be a singing stage. I knew I was gonna be on stage, you know, so just being consistent with it, like ain't no stopping. Ain't no stopping. We still on the journey. We still got some work to do. Let's go. What the shirt say? Let's go. We
that's
still got
right.
work to do. So definitely just being consistent, knowing that this journey is not easy. It really is not easy. You can get you can get deterred a lot. You really can. Because it's a, and then when you hear everything that's going on in the industry, it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. But you know, I stay prayed up. I know God got me. I'm protected. I got my support system is big, it's strong. You know, I hope they all out there watching, but and that's what you need. You need a great support system. You need a great support system. So if I've learned anything, is to stay consistent and keep working, no matter what. No matter what it is. You just keep going.
So Shaquila, you sing. So I don't know if you watched the other episodes. So when I find out that you have somebody on the cast has these other gifts, I hate I don't have a runway because if I did, I'd have Swatasha, hit that runway for me. But so and who was it last week we had on? Uh,
Shy.
oh man,
Shy.
she went like Lauren Hill, Mary
Yeah.
J. Blige already. I was like, girl,
Yeah.
go. Oh
Yeah.
no, more Jill Scott. She went like Lauren Hill,
Yeah.
Jill Scott on him. She dropped them bars. I was like, girl, what?
Yeah, she was phenomenal. That was awesome.
Oh wow, that's what's up. That's what's up.
So
Yeah, but you know what he about to ask you, Shaquila, right?
that's right.
Okay,
Yeah.
So give us a little something. I don't know, who you listen to as a little girl, who inspired you, what's we know what's in that spirit in you and that soul. So you just singers don't do bars. You can give us a verse or something. You let us.
I can give you a line. Geno.
Okay, all right. Well, sing the hook. Like when Missy say you got me. What you got me singing hooks or something? Who you think I am, Patti LaBelle?
Okay, so one of my go-to songs that I've always loved and admired was Joyful Joyful. So joyful, joyful, Lord, we adore thee, God of glory, Lord of love, hearts unfold like flowers before thee. Hail the Mary in the sun. All right, Geno, that's it now.
All right, come on. She's like, nah, anymore. I'm gonna have to invoice you. All right, girl. What? Hey, you don't know who's watching now. Come on, Kirk Franklin, go on. Holly, Maverick City? They need to throw in the group now. Go ahead and make that thing happen there. I'm not mad at you. And the doors of the church are now open. Let the congregation say. Hey, how you doing? Hey, man, did I get the hands right? Oh, okay. All right. So, anybody else want to take that question? Just like this journey, how does it feel being on this side of the journey? And it's really just beginning. But just to get here, like Shaquila said, it was a lot of hard work. I know it was like that for everybody else. Victoria, you want to speak on that?
Yeah, I'll say personally, I think I've learned that my personality is my superpower. So I think during like the whole process of just starting with Vanessa, I know I probably annoyed her at first because I just want to confirm the dates. I just want to make sure this is a Zoom call. We got to make sure it's at 7:30. But that's just me. I just want to confirm, make sure I'm on time. I like to be punctual. I like to be professional. And I think she appreciated that. And also, I think she allowed me to give Erica freedom to be what I felt Erica would be like and portray as far as the storyline. And I appreciated that. And as far as collaborating with her and her outfit, which I love Erica's wardrobe. And Swatasha did do my makeup for Erica, and she did phenomenal, by the way. So I had to give kudos to that. And just putting all that together, putting my personality, but giving Erica her own. That's what I've just learned, that I have the freedom and the power to do so.
So Kay and the cast, I don't know what it is. So see, Victoria, you give me, I get like a Viola Davis kind of just kind of natural kind of vibe and air, but on the other side of that, I think it's gonna be. That's why I can't wait to see your character, because I think it's like, she's like Viola Davis, but Erica may come out and slap the taste out of somebody's mouth.
I don't know about that. May try to get next to somebody. That's
right. Somebody may try to screw Erica on a realtor deal, and she'll be like, you got me blank effed up. You got me.
You never know. Don't try it on the wrong day, okay?
All right. So, Swatasha, you ready?
Swatasha,
you ready?
I am. As for me, I saw even more of myself come alive wearing multiple hats at the same time. Because in the past, it was either I just acted in something, even since high school, being a speech and drama. there was a teacher. She's deceased now, but I was her teacher's pet, of course, and she believed in me. She believed in the fact that she saw my gift in acting. She saw my gift in singing. She saw the passion I had. Just making, just reaching the skies. The sky is the limit. So with this opportunity, and I'm so grateful to Vanessa for giving me the opportunity to wear multiple hats, because normally I'll do one or the other, but it just taught me that there's nothing that I can't do. All things are possible through Christ Jesus. And it was him that gave me the strength to not only believe in myself, but to persevere and be consistent, and follow suit in all the things that he's in and pretty much enabled me to do, the gifts that he's given unto me. So I'm looking forward to even more production time, um, even more having opportunities to do more pretty much TV makeup on behind the scenes, on the scenes. Just a twist of everything. I just thank God for the opportunity, and I look forward into what else He has in store for me. Because it's since I was a toddler, I just always knew that I was into fashion. I just always knew I was going to model. I always knew that I was going to sing, dance. That's just always been a part of me. Besides ministry, I am a minister as well.
Oh wow.
Outside of all of that,
Buried the
yes,
lead there. I didn't. Okay. All right.
yes. So that is a part of me. I cannot leave that out because God is first in everything, even in my life. Um, as far as my business, I'm feeling led to say this. Um, the name of my business is Malaysia's Signature by Swatasha.
I love it.
I had a daughter that passed away
Oh.
when she was 16, and her name was Malaysia.
Mm.
And when I launched my business, I asked God to give me the name, and I wanted to implement her name a part of my business. And I was sitting in church one Sunday when I wasn't even thinking about it. And I just heard God's whisper in my voice and said, "You should name it Malaysia Signature."
Mm.
So Malaysia Signature has been in full effect since 2020 and growing strong, continually. And again, I just thank God for all
What
the
kind of
opportunities.
business is it?
It's
Swatation.
makeup artistry.
Makeup art.
So I
Okay.
specialize in
All right.
soft glam and bridal makeup,
Beautiful.
and a
All right.
traveling makeup artist as well.
Shout your baby out. She's with the ancestors. You
Yeah.
know, when our family, when our loved ones become ancestors, even though they may not be with us,
Mhm.
in the flesh physically, their spirit is with us and inside of us. But you,
Yes.
as a pastor, you know that better than me. So, shout out to your baby, and always
Thank
believe in
you.
honoring our ancestors. You said her name, but thank you for doing that. So, that's a
Right.
beautiful
Thank you.
name. I don't know, Kay. It sounds like since Swatasia got all you when she come on camera, they need to have like I guess get the permission from baby what yeah, the Babyface, he wrote the song. Karen White, Superwoman, need to have that music. I'm not just like I was about to ask, what don't you do? Can you do an oil change? Can you put in a transmission? You know, can,
No, I can't, but I cook very well as well. That is another hobby of
okay, all
mine.
right.
I'm a great cook.
Can you do an appendectomy, deliver baby?
No, none of that.
No.
No. Mm-mm.
So Takia, I know you are excited um, with this whole journey, and you said it's been so much fun working with the makeup artist. Uh, have you come up with any different perspective in terms of maybe more confidence in who you are as a makeup artist, as a person? You've been able to bond with these other beautiful black women and develop the sisterhood, and I'm sure that's kind of special. So uh, share that with us. You know better than me. I'm just kind of speculating some of the things that could be a part of this journey. But if you don't mind, you want to share that with us?
Oh yeah, of
Within,
course. For me, it became woman empowerment. Um, just to see women go out and do things that's so like amazing and do it with confidence, do it with grace, and just do it so effortlessly. It was amazing. So me getting into makeup, I started my Christian journey about 2024. Pastor Charlie L. Murray, he's my pastor. So I go to First Baptist of James Island. And I have a way with people. And Auntie, Miss K Love, she can tell you, I'm gonna motivate you. I'm gonna speak life into you.
I
I'm
love
gonna
it.
just speak the word of God into you. So me being able to touch their faces, I know I have to have a pure heart, a genuine heart. So when they get in my chair, when you leave, you can feel good. You can feel like I could be your counselor, I could be your friend, I could do whatever. Whatever you feel you need to give your chest, you can do that. And Vanessa, she's also my family. So, but I don't ever take it for granted. So when she actually asked me to play that role and be a makeup artist, it was it was very big for me, but I didn't take it for granted. I knew I had to be on point. I knew I had to keep practicing and doing what I needed to do. I knew I needed to prepare because I didn't want to let her down. So, but that's another thing for her too. God has really put his hand on Vanessa because she put everybody on that's around her. I don't care what it is or what you do, she gonna put you on. And she can see the best in you. Even though she don't like when we give her flowers, but I'm gonna give her flower. Cousin, I love you and I really do thank you. Because I wouldn't think I would be here a year later just getting out of cosmetology school for, becoming a licensed esthetician and working on a set. I did not I didn't think I would do that. So I just want to say thank you. And to Swartasia, I actually went to school with her son. We
Okay.
both went to St. John's High School, so I know of her and I know her daughter. So seeing her is just amazing because she gave me the confidence to create my own business. My business is called Lady Egypt Aesthetics, and I named it after my daughter because I have a 4 year old. Her name is Egypt.
I love it.
So, and now, Vanessa, I actually quit my job. I told myself I was like, I won't be able to pursue what I want and what I want to build if I'm working somebody else's job full time. So I quit my job and literally like the next day she texted me and been like, "Are you able to open my shop up for me?" I was like, "I can open up for you. I just quit my job. You need me? I can do anything for you." And now I do makeup out of her shop on Dorchester Road, DVD's Fashion.
Victoria,
So it's
man, you listen. You got an anointing on you, sweet. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm saying that, because you said something that was so important, and Kay is gonna be. She's very familiar with what I'm about to say. I've been doing this show 5.5 years, and I speak life into people. My grandmother used to say, "Jeannie, name it and claim it," speaking
yes.
into existence. But one of the main themes, just my own little pearl of wisdom or mantra, whatever you want to call it. I always say that always bet on you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't gamble because I don't like losing money.
Hello.
But in Vegas, they say the gamblers will tell you in Vegas, always bet on black. I say in life, always bet on you. Because
Mm-hmm.
there's one thing that nobody, I don't care who it is, I don't care if somebody that's got the Oscar, Grammy, Emmy, Tony, $1 billion, there's one thing that nobody can beat you doing, and
Mm-hmm.
that is being the best version of you.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And when you are not afraid to bet on yourself, nobody can stop you but you.
Mm-hmm.
Because the biggest enemy that we face
It's
on a
ourselves.
daily basis is the person that we see when we look in the morning. I mean, look in the mirror in the
Mm-hmm.
morning.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We are our own biggest enemy a lot of times.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We stop ourselves because we
Mm-hmm.
allow other people's voices, and we allow other people to project their insecurity and their failure or hate or whatever. They project that on us, tell us, well, you ain't gonna be this. Your mama was this, or your mama wasn't that, or your daddy wasn't this. You're too tall. You're too short. You're too skinny. You're too fat. You're too light. You're too dark. You're black. You're a woman. You're a black man. You grew up in this neighborhood. People will always
Mm-hmm.
try to project and tell you who you are. Like they
Yeah.
can look at you and know what's inside of you. But no,
Mm-hmm.
you know better than anybody else. When you bet on
Mm-hmm.
yourself, all that stuff, all them other voices it's just noise. It's noise.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
big shout out to you. So Kay,
Thank
bring
you.
us home, Miss Christy K Love. Back to so the big day is almost here.
Yes. Yes.
So do
Today.
we have any updates yet in terms of the series? The red carpet premiere is Saturday. Do we have any other breaking news yet, or is that all coming Saturday, or what? Can you give us an update?
Well, the first update I want to give to everyone that may see this is that Eventbrite tickets are officially closed. That closed as of yesterday at 12 noon.
Wow.
So at this point, anyone that wants to attend our amazing premiere that is going down Saturday, March the 21st, West Ashley High School Auditorium at 4 p.m. The pre-party is going to kick off. Tickets are only available at this point through the cast members or at DVD Fashions, 5060 Dorchester Road, Suite 120, Tuesday through Saturday. So y'all can come and get your tickets. And I think we still have a few VIP left. I know VIP, like they was on it with that VIP. They was not playing. Them babies was stepping heavy. They weren't playing no games. But we do still have tickets left at this point. But y'all need to come on and get those tickets. This is absolutely something you do not want to miss. We are really excited about this.
Okay, what's the other brick and mortar location? What's it? You said D. What is it? DB.
Yes, DBD.
D
Fashion.
like David.
Dress
B
by
like
design.
baby.
Yes. D like David. B like Bravo. D like yes. Dress by Design Fashions. That is Vanessa's boutique.
I love that.
Her baby. 5060 Dorchester Road, Suite 120, next to Amazing Nails.
Oh, beautiful. What hours? What are their hours? They're
10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Now,
yes.
All right. If there's like maybe a after party, a little private after party, be sure to let your brother know, because I've been so amped. And then, so K Love, she said, "All right, G, you going, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, me and Damaris." She started, and then I paused. I was like, "Oh, damn." So, for those who don't know, we have a hockey team here, the Stingrays, and this is my 4th season. I'm like the MC, the hype man, the in-game announcer. So, on the big screen, they have a big jumbotron screen, basically doing timeouts in the intermission. I'm interacting with the fans on the big jumbotron screen, or up in the crowd, or on the ice, with the fans. And they got a home. This would be the weekend. They got a home game Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I think I ain't complaining, because I ain't gonna complain when that check hit my bank.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
I was like, oh damn. So, but if y'all have like a little after party, son, I'll be done by 8:30, so I'm good. So
gotcha.
Be sure to holler at me. All right, well that's good. All right, listen, I want to thank everybody. So before in closing, if your last word, your final thought, your pearl of wisdom, everybody wants to share. As a matter of fact, so go ahead. Oh, go ahead, Kay.
Could I? Yes, because I want to say something to each of these ladies on this feed tonight. First of all, I am honored to be in your company right now, because each woman that, as you spoke, I identified with every single one. I'm looking at the top of my screen because I'm looking at each of your faces. Shakila, you already know what it is. Me and you have a lot in common. We're both stepping into where we're supposed to be. And all I'm going to tell you is God is waiting on you. Miss Victoria, what I appreciate about you is when you had said the part about how you got a little bit of spice in you. I had like that, because I love the fact that you are secure in who you are. I love you exude this. You have this like regalness about you, and I'm digging that. But you also have a humility about you. But I like the spicy part and the sassy part, because you embrace who you are as a woman. I'm digging that, and girl, I see you. I want you to know I see you.
So
okay?
I was on to something when I took that Viola Davis kind of energy she
gives. Yes. Miss Swartasia, we've been rocking for some years now. I hate the fact that we have child loss in common. I hate that, but I know that it's part of our testimony. And we had to experience that because of the other mothers who unfortunately are going to have to experience that. So
Yeah.
God put us in that position to have to deal with that to be able to help others. I did not know you were a minister, but when you said it, it all made sense to me. It all made sense to me because you've always had a quiet strength about you. You've always had a certain way that you carried yourself. So when I heard you say that, it made so much sense to me. So all I can say to you, sisters, to stand strong. I know it's not easy. I know that you just went through the anniversary of her passing. And
Yes.
and when I saw your post, I remember that day, like my heart like literally bled for you because I knew exactly how you felt. I really did. Even though I lost a son and it hasn't even been 2 years yet, but I understand. I understand. But I see you, sister, and I appreciate you for continuing to show up in your gift. And I love the fact that you wear multiple hats. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Nisi Pooh, my Takia. Let me tell you something. Oh, that my baby. That my Nisi Pooh right there. Let me tell you what I love the most about you. And we really kind of just met. We just met because of this production and everything. You encourage me. You do. You encourage me and you motivate me all the time. Don't you do that? I see you. Don't you do that? I have to keep it together till I get off the screen because I've had some tears that's been on the brink for some time now. So don't you do that because if you do that, it's gonna make me cry. Don't do that. But you encourage me. You have such an anointing on you. It's all over you. Every time people walk into that shop, I've watched you. I watch how you engage with people. I watch how you love on people through your craft. And just get ready for the overflow. Get ready for the overflow because God is going to bring so many people through your chair and through your hands. And I love the fact that you even said you have to have a pure heart when you touch faces, and you absolutely have that
Pick
pure
that up.
heart.
Yeah, I
Don't you
picked that
ever
up.
lose that. Don't you let anybody take that away from you. You are going to come up against some people. I see you. Don't do that. You're going to come up against some people that are going to try to shake your life. Don't let them. And that goes for every single one of you women. Do not let any of these people, any of these old miserable behind good for nothing people take your light and your strength from you. I am so honored, seriously so honored to be a part of this cast and to be in the company of such amazing women. I salute every woman that's a part of this cast, but it is something about this exchange tonight that has really blessed me. Seriously,
Oh,
seriously. I'm serious. I'm so
I
serious.
know
I,
you
I ain't gonna
are. I
cry.
know you are.
I ain't gonna cry in the car, but I'm gonna cry when I get off here. I'm gonna tell you that
Oh
right
no,
now,
you
and that's
you
on
you
real,
this
I love you,
real.
Auntie.
you are this is your
Yes.
home,
I
girl.
love
I
you
don't know why
too.
you frank. Just
Right.
go on and take them damn glasses off and get some clinics. Don't even.
I mean, I'm gonna take the
Ain't no
glasses off because
future
I'm
in the
getting a
front.
nurse.
Don't
I'm
even.
gonna take them
And
off,
this,
but
come
I
on, and
just,
not me and you now. Come on, Taurus. Make Taurus 8 days apart. Our
I
birthdays are
know, I
literally
know.
eight
I'm
days
just
apart.
so 8 days apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just so thankful for each of these ladies because, like I said, I really identify with every single one of them. It's like all of their hearts are so pure, but I still got a thing kind of going with Victoria because when she had said the spiciness and the sassiness, because a lot of times we as women we downplay that part of ourselves because we don't
Mhm.
want to be misread. And it's like when you're walking in the true essence of your femininity and your divine femininity at that, because you're a chosen one. But I think you know that already, Miss Victoria. When you're a chosen one, you're always subject to attacks because of the fact that you know who you are. There are people that want to take that from you. So when she said that, I was like, oh, okay, Jesus, I heard that. I heard that because that's not something to be ashamed of. We're beautiful.
Mhm.
We're feminine. We're regal. We know what we're
Mhm.
doing. We know what we want. But because of the world we live in, people will try to take that from us. So it's like with every single one of these women, like I love how Takia, she has such a joyous, fun spirit about her. Shaquilla got a strength in her that she just when I tell you that like she already knows who she is. Shaquilla knows exactly who she is, but Shaquilla is withholding a part of herself. And that's the part we talked about that. And that's the part I need you to stop running from.
You know,
That's the part I need you to
it's
tap in. Tap in.
it's fun,
Yeah.
Kate. It's funny you said that. I'm only pausing you because you nailed something that I picked up. Now it's funny. I was talking about like
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
Victoria's kind of
Mhm.
got like the off camera, like just if you just listen, like Viola Davis recently got an award, and it was
Uh-huh.
just her energy and her spirit, and
Uh-huh.
Victoria has got that, but Shaquilla got the um, Viola's character. What was it? They played the women warriors. You know what? You know the movie I'm talking
I
about.
know what you're talking about.
Yes.
I know which movie
Yeah,
you're
she
talking
got
about.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
Shakira does have absolutely.
like them sisters in Wakanda. Now,
And
you know,
Wakanda, absolutely.
I will whoop your
Absolutely.
ass if you don't
The
let me
Woman King,
play.
yeah.
Pretty
She
much.
got that energy.
Pretty
She
much.
got-
And
yeah.
she'll be cute doing it. She will
She'll
whip
pull out them little
every
them
part,
swords. She was like, come on
but
now.
still be cute. Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
picked the
True
wrong
story.
one.
True story. He has more of that bold, in your face type strength, but she suppresses it because she's still trying to figure some things out. And I identify with that with her because I deal with the same thing. So when Takia will sit there, like last week, Takia does not realize how much life she spoke into me, because even though I've got some amazing things going on, it's kind of all happening all at once. Sister was feeling a little beat down. She really was. And when I came into the shop and Takia started talking to me, and she, when she talks to you, Takia don't just talk to you. She brings the word. So when she filled my cup. She filled my cup. I walked into, my cup was empty. It was just about empty. It was just about bone dry. She filled my cup back up. She really did. She really did. And it's like every time I see Swatasia, the way that she loves on me. I think a lot of times people forget, yeah, I am K-Love, but K-Love need love too. So when I am able to be around people that love me authentically, unapologetically, unconditionally, they just love me because spirit recognized spirit. So when they just love on me just because, man, come on, man, you can't beat that. Vanessa, I don't think understands. And Vanessa, I love you so much. I love you so much because of what you do. I don't think you understand that when my life changed, has changed so many lives already, and it's going to change even more lives. Takia said that in the shop last week, or maybe a week before last. And I mean, that girl almost went to her back to spit. I almost tell Vanessa whole store. Vanessa don't know she been gonna come in there. All the women, them mannequins were gonna be tossed up. All the clothes was gonna be everywhere. Because when Takia said that thing hit me so hard, because it's the truth. Vanessa, you are changing lives with When My Life Changed. It's like you had to go through what you went through that inspired a lot of the story. But because of you wanting to bring your story to life, for you being dedicated and allowing yourself to be used, you're now changing all these lives, all these people that are now attached to you. Because we ain't going nowhere. I don't know what you're gonna do, Vanessa, but we're not going anywhere. So go ahead, do whatever it is you need to do, sis, because we're not going anywhere. You just thank you. And just again, I thank all of y'all. Geno, thank you for letting me do that, because it was sitting on me heavy. And I wanted these women to know, and I wanted everyone that's going to see this replay, I wanted them to know that I see y'all. I see y'all, and I see y'all because I see me in y'all. So thank you.
You didn't have
Thank
to, you didn't
you.
have to
Thank
thank
you.
me.
I love you, Auntie.
You didn't have to thank
I
me.
love you, DC Pooh.
So
K
sweet.
Love,
Thank
you never have to thank me. You're like your co-host. So you know you have the, you know, I let you cook.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
I let you cook because you know you've been turning up that flame up under me. So I want to thank you, ladies. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna make it real short because I've kept you guys long enough. But I really thank you and I honor your time. But I just, it was placed on my heart because, Kate, you said spirits recognize spirits, but spirits touch and they connect.
Yes.
We live in this patriarchy, which is a fancy word of saying kind of male dominated, and it's not, black male dominated, even though some black men have bought into this bullshit of patriarchy. And black women have always been in a very unique space. You have to deal with the misogyny, the sexism, navigating this patriarchal system, and then you still have to deal with the racism. But I want to share some words, even though all you all are grown ass women. I want to share some words with you all that I share with Both of my daughters who are grown women now, even the baby's 24, but I've always told them, what other people think of you is insignificant. Insignificant. It don't matter. It don't matter at all. What matters is what you think of you. That's why I say always bet on you. Never be afraid to bet on yourself. Even if it doesn't go right, people talk about like failure. What people call failures are life lessons. And the only time it's a failure is when you give up on you, when you give up on yourself. And we've all stuff that I thought I wanted things to go a certain way. We've all had, but out of that came a lesson that made me better, allowed me to go in the lab. I'm like, okay, that didn't go the way I wanted it. But what was the lesson? Okay, I got it. You stay at it. Think about scientists, all these inventions and cures for diseases and all technology. You know, the majority, how many times did people fail creating all this technology and coming up with vaccines and cures for disease? But they don't give up, and they go back at it. I love the scene. Hidden Figures is one of my favorite movies. I love Taraji's character, the sister who was brilliant. She was on that board. She couldn't get that equation, but she didn't give up. She kept going back to and working on that thing until she got it. So I just leave you all with just what other people say about you is insignificant. Don't be afraid to bet on yourself. You can't lose when you bet on you. You can't. You can't lose. When you focus on being the best version of yourself and be honest with yourself and be like, because we all have to be honest with ourselves, you know, because, you know, I say you can bullshit a lot of people, but you really can't bullshit yourself. You can for a while, but at some point, that spirit will be like, okay, all right, G, you get away from them chips and that Mountain Dew. You need to look and get it together. So sometimes we have to have that conversation with ourselves and not be afraid. What do you have to lose? Nothing. We bet on other people. We bet on jobs. When these people don't give a shit about us, we bet on them to keep us around or to pay us what they should pay us or they don't. We bet on relationships that people don't care. So we always bet on all these people outside of ourselves. Just bet on yourself, ladies. Just bet on yourselves and be the best version of yourself. And the sky ain't the limit. The damn galaxy and solar system is the limit. So, thank you. Shaquilla Coffee Scott, she plays Tanya. Victoria English, playing Erica the realtor. Takia Jenkins, makeup artist and motivational speaker, and just touch the spirit. Swatasia Grimble Coaxum, I apologize to you. Now, I didn't throw somebody under the bus, but so I'm not gonna throw her under the bus because I usually like to have names. I always tell people spell it the way you want me to say it. So I'll take the L on this one. I ain't gonna throw her under the bus because I love her. She
okay. It's okay. I get that all the time. It's spelled like Tasha, actually. It is a West Indian name, but it is with a long A.
and Kay, you know, come on, you my sister. Fix your mouth. Fix your face. Fix your face. Fix your face. All right. So once again, this Saturday,
yes,
March 21st, West Ashley
yes.
High School.
Yes.
Last chance to get the tickets once again. Kay and everybody,
yes.
Which any of you ladies on the screen, do you all have tickets, or all your tickets already sold out?
Almost. I still got a few VIP and regular tickets left.
Oh, okay. I forgot to do something real quick, but just it's not going to take long because it's the ladies.
Yes.
Share your social media platforms if you guys want to. Let everybody know where they can follow you. Go ahead, Shaquilla. Go ahead. You start.
You can follow me on Facebook at Shaquilla Coffee Scott. On Instagram, Shaquilla_Coffee Scott. And on TikTok, Shaquilla Coffee Scott. Everything is Shaquilla Coffee Scott.
And Shaquilla, let them know the coffee spelled with a K, not a C.
That's right. Thank you, Geno. That's right.
Koffey, because some people may spell it like COFF.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for having me, Geno.
Oh, come on. Thank you for being here. Victoria?
Yes, Victoria on Facebook is Victoria S English, just like the language. And then on Instagram, it's at Queen, and then Vic VIC _ Tori TORI. And then TikTok is the same as Instagram. And thank you so much, Gina. It was an absolute pleasure. I appreciate you.
Oh, you all made my day. Pastor Grimble Coaxum. And do you have like any services or ministry where people can follow you on social media or YouTube? And just give us your social media information.
So my social media Facebook name is my name, Swatasha Grimble Coaxum. But my makeup page is also on Facebook, as well as on Instagram as Malaysia's Signature by Swatasha. I'm actually a minister. I'm not a pastor, but maybe you're speaking something into existence.
I am, absolutely. God don't make no mistakes. He put that, the Spirit put that in my mouth to say that, to speak that in, name it and claim it, speak that into existence.
It's funny. I just had a conversation with someone maybe 4 hours ago. In reference to that, however, yes. So I am a minister at Bethany Baptist Church, downtown Charleston. Y'all are welcome to come and visit us, where the Spirit of the Lord dwells. Praise and worship is high. And, I do praise and worship as well there. But yes, and so again, my Malaysia Signature by Swatasha is on Instagram as well as on Facebook, along with my personal page, Swatasha Grimble Coaxum. And my model page is Swatasha _ Imani, which is spelled IMAN.
So consider me the vessel that God was using. He wants you to hear that. So I take no credit. I'm honored to be the vessel. I didn't even know, it just came. So that's how I know it wasn't me, it was the Spirit. All right, speaking of Spirit, all right, Takia, let everybody know where they can find you and get some of that magic that you have on social media.
Okay, on Facebook, Takia Jenkins. Instagram at Takia _1. And on TikTok is Lady Egypt Ecstatics.
All right.
And I just want to say thank you. I had a great time.
Oh, I thank all you all. You all made my day, and you've been so patient with your time. All right, Kate, take them home so everybody can, they got a life. I'm all in the overtime. Let everybody know where they can follow you, Miss Christy K. Love Baxter, Miss Plus Size Charleston.
Yes, and he just told y'all this. Christy K. Love Baxter, Christy with a K, and that's on Facebook. And on Instagram, it's Miss Christy Love 511. That's the Taurus thing, 511. I'll be 50. My Cash App is no, I'm just playing. All right, but
what you mean you playing? What's wrong with you? Scared? You scared?
No, I ain't scared. I ain't gonna do that right now. I'm gonna save that to closer to my big day, when I want to go get me a chicken box or something. Then I'll come back.
All right. Well,
y'all make sure y'all get my auntie her chicken. She loves chicken.
Yeah, she does.
Now I'm glad.
Yeah, she loves nab too. She loves her nab.
So I used to love the only piece.
Thank you, Swatasha. Am I nab?
The only piece of chicken I eat is the chicken wings, but I eat catfish almost like every night, but I bake it. I batter it like I was gonna fry it, but I just put it in the oven. So I guess that's a Taurus thing. Yeah, Yep. So
I used to do that too. I would batter my Now I used to I don't call it tilapia. I used to do my tilapia like that. I would put the Andes breading on it and slide them in that oven. Man,
it cooks the same way. It looks like it's fried. People would think, "Oh, are you fried this?" No, I baked it.
Story.
Yeah. So. But acid reflux will make you change up like.
You got that right. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied.
It'll be like, all right, you gonna have to put this fried food down and figure out a different way to do it. Thank you, all you ladies. Thank you so much. May God continue to bless and have favor on you this Saturday, 4 p.m. West Ashley High School, the red carpet screening where my life changed. Thank you, ladies. All nothing but love and happiness and love and light to each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kay.
You're welcome, and thank you as well. Thank
you, ladies. I can't wait till this series hit. But if y'all have like a little private after party, Kay already know. You better. I better.
We gonna let you know,
In the house.
Gino.
We'll
We
make
Thank
sure
gonna
you.
you're
let you
in the
know.
house.
Yeah, make sure you
Thank
come
you,
and do it.
Shaquila,
Make
and
sure you
all
come and do a
y'all
little
ladies.
two-step.
Yeah, because she know because I'm gonna be texting about 8:29. She gonna
I
have.
know.
I'm like, all right, Kate, what's up? Where everybody at? I need. So just where I can just love on y'all and just say congratulations. All right, thanks,
Thank
Kate.
you.
Thanks,
Thank
ladies.
you.
Thank
All
you.
right, that
Thank
was
you.
so
Y'all have a
cool.
good
I
night.
love
Good night,
having them.
everyone.
I love having them. This has been so cool. Hey, listen, Vanessa, I want to thank you for having the cast on. Allow me to have the cast on. This is the 4th week that we've done it. You've made my day and made my week. Every week I've been looking forward to having you guys on. So we can't wait to find out exactly what platforms. Thank you for letting that you will see the show When My Life Changed. It'll be on streaming platforms. It'll be a series. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. As always, God bless each and every one of you, and especially you, God, most of all. Thank you for letting me do the Geno Jones Show live Monday through Friday. No live show this Friday. The Stingrays, the end of the season, they need a brother. For good luck, they're in second place. They're going to make the playoffs, so I'm like the good luck charm. But I'm live all the way through Thursday. So Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night live show. Friday, the best of the Geno Jones Show. Brought to you by the town of Hollywood, South Carolina, Mayor Shardale Murray and Murray's Mortuary. They got 3 locations here in our area. You got Hollywood, South Carolina, Johns Island, South Carolina, and North Charleston. So thank you, Mayor Shardale Murray, the town of Hollywood, South Carolina. Shout out to Allie Jones, the official wardrobe consultant and stylist for the Geno Jones Show. You can check her and her Lexi Jones collection out on Instagram, lx.ncl_. lx.ncl_. Mr. One and only himself. I am talking about my man, Markel Bailey, the official barber and hairstylist for the Geno Jones Show. You can check him out on Instagram, Kel be Cutting Up. He is the CEO of Designer Cuts. That's what happens when 2 and 3 words try to come out at once. The CEO of Designer Cuts here in the Charleston, South Carolina metro area. Online, Kel be Cutting Up, KELBECUTTINUP on IG, on Instagram. I will say, and shout out to everybody. I didn't get a chance to holler at everybody that's in all the comments, everybody in the chat room. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you all. We'll see you live Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 Central Time, 4:30 p.m. on the West Coast.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of The Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.